Hello students, welcome back to our grammar class. Today we are going to explore an important topic, pronouns. We learnt in the previous grade, pronouns are words that can be used in place of a noun in a sentence. Example, Rohan was tired, so he went to sleep right away. Antecedents. An antecedent is a noun that comes before a pronoun in a sentence. Example, I saw my grandmother and hugged her. Here, grandmother is the antecedent of her. Types of pronouns. There are many types of pronouns. Some of the main types are personal pronouns, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, emphatic pronouns, relative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, reciprocal pronouns, distributive pronouns. Now, let's see them clearly. Possessive pronouns. Pronouns that are used in place of a noun that show possession over something are called possessive pronouns. Check the example pairs. As we have learnt in the previous grade, possessive adjectives are used to describe the noun used in the sentence, whereas possessive pronouns replace the noun to show possession. Examples: This is my notebook, which is possessive adjective. This notebook is mine, which is possessive pronoun. Here's a quick table for clarity. Personal pronouns. Pronouns that are used as the subject in a sentence are called personal pronouns. Check the examples. Personal pronouns can be classified into subjective personal pronouns, objective personal pronouns. Subjective personal pronouns. They are the pronouns that act as the subject in a sentence. Check the examples. Objective personal pronouns. They are the pronouns that act as the objects in a sentence. Check the examples. Demonstrative pronouns. Pronouns that represent a particular noun in a sentence are called demonstrative pronouns. Check the examples. While demonstrative determiners refer and describe the noun used in the sentence, demonstrative pronouns symbolize the noun used in the sentence. Examples: These houses are beautiful, which is demonstrative determiners. These are some fast houses, which is demonstrative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns. Pronouns that are used to impose a question are called interrogative pronouns. Check the examples. Reflexive pronouns. Pronouns that are used to reflect back to the noun in the sentence are called reflexive pronouns. Check the examples. Emphatic pronouns. Pronouns that are used to emphasize on the noun in the sentence are called emphatic pronouns. They are placed next to their antecedents. Check the examples. Relative pronouns. Words used to join independent clauses and dependent clauses together in a sentence are called relative pronouns. Check the examples. Compound words such as whomsoever, whosoever, whichever, whatever, etc. are also used as relative pronouns. Check the examples. Rules of relative pronouns. Relative pronouns must be in relation with the noun that acts as its antecedent. Check the examples. The independent clause must relate with the subject of the main clause. Check the examples. Relative pronouns must be written close to their antecedent. Check the examples. Indefinite pronouns. Pronouns that are used for nouns which are non-specific are called indefinite pronouns. Check the examples. Reciprocal pronouns. Pronouns that are used to refer to the same action performed by two or more subjects are called reciprocal pronouns. Check the examples. Distributive pronouns. Pronouns that are used to indicate the nouns one at a time are called distributive pronouns. Check the examples. Practice time. Now it's your turn. Solve the question below. Check the answers. Excellent work today. So students, today we covered pronouns in depth. Keep practicing them regularly and they'll soon feel easy. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more grammar lessons.